Hey you guys, hold on. Let me move you just a little. There. Perfect. Hello, happy Monday. So today I am making a honey mustard chicken. And this is because it has like 3 ingredients and it takes like 40 minutes and we like chicken. And so I'm gonna make some potatoes too, and I have that here. So, okay, first thing, I'm using chicken thighs. And the recipe calls for chicken thighs, and here's why I like chicken thighs. I stink at making chicken breasts. They dry out. I don't know. I'm just not a fan of the chicken breast. I will use it. I don't normally cook it. I sometimes buy it already cooked because apparently there are more people in this world know how to cook chicken breasts than me. So I defer to them. I get my chicken breasts already cooked, and I'll put it in the crock pot and I make really good tacos and nachos, like shredded chicken from my chicken breast. But for me, if I'm cooking, chances are it is chicken thighs, and it gives me the protein I need. I can have it skin on or boneless, skinless. Today I'm using it with the skin on, just so to make absolutely sure that they do not dry out. And so the ingredients are really simple, right? So I've already put salt and pepper on them, and the reason why I didn't put a different seasoning is because it's honey mustard. Like, I'm getting ready to marinate it or season it with honey and mustard is overpowering as it is. So I have, what is this? And I don't have my glasses on, so I see that people are here, so hello, and I can't see who it is because I don't have my glasses on and my phone is over there. So I've got a 1/3 cup of mustard, and the recipe, okay, so I'm gonna be switching things out. The recipe calls for Dijon mustard. I don't keep Dijon mustard at my house. I'm not a fan. So I always have regular yellow mustard. For me and my nutrition program, it's a free food, which means I can have as much mustard as I want. And so I keep yellow mustard around. So I've got a 1/3 cup of yellow mustard, and I don't know, I guess you can see that. So I've got a 1/3 cup of yellow mustard, and I've got 5 chicken thighs in here. And this recipe says 4 to 6. Yeah, something like that. And so I've got my yellow mustard, and I really like mustard. Like, once I realized that mustard was a free food in my nutrition program, and I put mustard on anything, like just mustard on my burgers. Is delicious. Okay, so I've got a 1/4 cup of honey, and it said on the recipe, it said 1/3 to a 1/4 cup. I defer to more mustard over honey. You can do either or, you can do 1/3 and 1/3, whatever you want to do, but I've got 1/4 cup of honey. And you could probably do less, and you can always add more depending on how this tastes. Depending on your own taste, you can add more of whatever. So there's that. I wish honey came out so much cleaner because I feel like I waste it because I can't get it to all come out. So there is 1/4 cup of honey, right? And so tablespoon of olive oil. So here's my 1 tablespoon of olive oil. And I also sprayed my pan, my dish, my Pyrex dish. I also sprayed that with a little bit of olive oil. I've got a mister that I bought off Amazon. And so here's my tablespoon of olive oil. There's that. And then I'm just gonna stir this up. I'm just gonna stir it up, stir it up, stir it up, stir it up, stir it up. Stir it up, stir it up, stir it up, stir it up. Stir it up, 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 stir it up. And depending on how much this makes, I'm going to make a little more for my potatoes. I may just pour all of this into the pan for the chicken. I have not decided yet because I don't know how this looks. I've never tried this recipe before. I'll let you guys know how it turns out. I'm always honest. If the kids don't like it, chances are I do not cook it again because I don't cook multiple meals for us. The only thing I will make different is, like, if I'm cooking fish, I'll make something different because Marcus doesn't like fish. And I don't ever cook shellfish because one of my sons is allergic to shellfish. So you won't ever see me cooking shrimp and something. If it's fish, then it's some other sort of meat. So I'll show you kind of what that looks like. Can you see it? I don't know. It's kind of brown. Kind of brownish yellow. And that's because I did use more mustard than honey. Okay, and so I'm going to brush this on at first, and I've got, this thing is really long. We use this to grill, but since we don't have a grill right now, I'm gonna use it for this. Get rid of that. Stick this over here, and we'll see how much I end up putting on here. I don't know if you guys can see. I think you can. So I think I'm gonna get kind of liberal with this. And then I think I'm just gonna pour it in, and then I'll make a little more. I'll put a little bit more in here for the potatoes, because I think I'm just gonna pour this on. But I just wanna brush a little bit on there. I don't like touching meat. Personally, I don't. That's just a me thing. I know there's some people that get all up in through the meat, but not me. But I try to make sure it gets in, you know, cracks and crevices, right? Get some of that underside, or the bottom side. I think I'm gonna lift some of this up and get some on the underneath. So some of the underneath get some love. So I think I'll do that. Here we go. There's some underneath, there you go. Get some of that. Get some of that. Get some. Put this back here. Put this here. And so I'm going to get another bowl, since I dipped this, like I double dipped with raw chicken. I'm going to get another bowl so I can make more honey mustard for the potatoes. So hold on 1 second. Let me get another bowl. I'll get a smaller bowl. And so this is what I'll do for the potatoes. And I already cut up some red potatoes. And I already put salt and pepper and tossed them in a little bit of olive oil. And by a little bit, I mean it's probably a teaspoon. And so I am gonna do something similar. And I probably won't, I'm gonna use the same measuring cups, but I'm not gonna measure this. I'm gonna use a little bit less. So I will probably do a quarter and a quarter mustard. Good old yellow mustard for the win. And I probably won't even do a quarter. So that's not a quarter. If you can see that, it's not the full quarter. It's probably 3/4 of a quarter. So you can do the math on that. I'm not. This is not an exact recipe. At least not this part. I just want to put a little bit of this honey mustard glaze, based, whatever. Oh, there's my top one. In here, because I think the potatoes are going to be really good with it. So there you go. This is what I have. Whatever. I think it'll be fine. I closed my Apple Watch rings today. That's what my watch just told me. So yay for movement and standing and exercise. I hope you guys got a workout in today. I'll put a little bit of, so not even, right? Not even. We're gonna stir that back up. It looks about the same. It's close. It's a little thinner. So maybe I have more mustard. And this is going to take about 35 minutes to cook on 350, blah, blah. It's going over 45 minutes. The potatoes will not take as long, but they will go in together. And so I'm just going to pour this right on top. Pour this in. Hi, if you are just joining me, I'm making a honey mustard chicken thighs, honey mustard chicken thighs with red potatoes that will also have the honey mustard sauce on it. And so I'm just tossing this in, trying not to spill anything. And so this is gonna be dinner for a couple of days. This will probably be today and tomorrow. Because I'll eat one, the kids will probably split one. They're not huge meat eaters. You know, it'll work. And they will have either broccoli today or zoodles because I have some zoodles left over from the other day. Okay, so I'm gonna put this away. Try to keep my space clean. So the chicken's ready to go. Let's put the mustard and the honey away. That done. I'm using parchment paper. What is that? I'm gonna use parchment paper today, and I normally don't. I don't think I need to spray it, but I think I might just a little bit. No, I'm not. I've already got something on it, so we'll see. I've never had to spray parchment paper, so I don't know, we'll see. So I'm just gonna put this on here. Lay it all out, lay it out, lay it out. Shake them around. And so that's what that looks like, right? So I've got my potatoes, I've got my chicken, and those are gonna go in the oven at 350, and I will steam some broccoli, and also I've got green salad, and I also have, again, I've got zoodles, and they like it with pasta sauce, so I will put it with pasta sauce, and that will be our dinner tonight. Simple stuff, right? Like you could have prepped this ahead of time, right? I could have made the honey mustard sauce ahead of time. I did cut the potatoes before I went live. So you could already have this marinated and done and just pop it in the oven and go. I just did this live just to show you guys, but in the future, if this turns out good, I will make the honey mustard sauce early and just have it when I get ready to cook. I'll just put it on there and just pop it in the oven at 350 because the oven's default is 350 anyway. So that's what I've got. I will show you pictures when I'm done. I'll let you know how the kids liked it because that is super important because I don't have time to be making multiple meals. So if you guys want to see anything else, like I do super simple meals, like a few ingredients, 5 or less. I get them from all over the place. I've got an on-demand, my online fitness library has 2 cookbooks and a cooking show. I use an app called Yumly. I just kind of Google things, and so let me know if you want to see anything else. If you see anything out there and you want me to maybe try it just to see how easy it is and if it'll work for your lifestyle, let me know. I'd love to try new things, and I've got a little more time than I used to have, even though I still ain't got time. So I'll talk to you guys soon. Have a good evening.